Hi, I'm Ray from New Wave Home Care here in Pasadena. Today, I want to share something deeply meaningful from Chapter 3 of our founder Sam Gopinathan's book. This is a chapter that redefines what caregiving truly is. We often talk about quality of care. We think of it as bathing, dressing, meal prep, medication reminders, and all the essential tasks of daily living. And yes, those things matter, but Sam reminds us of something just as important. Quality of care means nothing without quality of life. In our work, we've seen families focus so much on the tasks like checklists, the schedules, and the routines. But when you walk into someone's home, what they need often goes far beyond the physical. For many older adults, especially those living with memory loss, what matters most is not just what we do for them, but how we make them feel. Do they feel seen? Do they feel safe? Do they feel connected, valued, understood? That's where the real work begins. A caregiver can help with bathing or meals, but what truly changes a day is when a caregiver learns who someone is. What did they love to do before their health changed? What stories shaped them? What routines bring them comfort? Do they like music in the morning? Do they enjoy sitting outside in the sun? Do they like quiet companionship or someone who brings them lively conversation? Sam shares a story in this chapter about a caregiver who discovered a client's love of old Bollywood songs, and something simple, like a familiar melody, opened the door to connection, comfort, and joy. It wasn't in a care plan. It wasn't a clinical decision. It was human understanding. That's quality of life. Another lesson from this chapter is the importance of knowing the whole person, including their culture, their personal history, their quirks, and their fears, even their past traumas, because those experiences shape how someone feels when receiving care. A caregiver is stepping into a lifetime of memories, and when we understand that, care becomes gentler, safer, and more meaningful. Training is essential. Absolutely. It builds competence and confidence. But Sam says something powerful. You can train for skills. You cannot train for the heart. The caregivers who make the biggest difference are the ones who bring empathy, patience, curiosity, and respect into every interaction. That's what transforms care from a service into a relationship. So when families ask us, what should we look for in a caregiver? We always come back to what Sam teaches us in this chapter. Look for someone who wants to know the person behind the diagnosis. Someone who asks, what brings them joy? Someone who understands that care is not just about extending life, it's about enriching it. At New Wave Home Care, that's the foundation of our approach. Compassion first, tasks second. Quality of life woven into quality of care. If you're exploring home care for someone you love and want support that honors who they are, we're here to help. Feel free to reach out with questions or talk through what care could look like for your family.